You're listening to the Incomparables Total Party Kill podcast, in which a group of friends play Dungeons & Dragons on the internet for your amusement. This is episode number 374, Aglath's Angels, Season 6, Episode 6, recorded January, posted December 2022. Everybody out of the cloud.
Welcome back to Total Party Kill. I'm Scott McNulty, a Dungeon Master, and I will be your Dungeon Master for this podcast. Hello. Well, not your Dungeon Master, because you're not playing, you're listening, but hello anyway. If I am Dungeon Mastering, A, you know, the intros are awkward, and B, it means that we are playing Dark Sun OMG. We are joining our band of adventurers, Aglath's Angels, in the blood-soaked sands of Athos. And so let me introduce our party tonight. Erica Ensign, hello.
Hello. As I update my background. Yeah, I'm a professional. I'm playing Zotasha, a tiefling mystic, who I recently discovered after going back and listening to episodes from 2 years ago, used to be a lot nicer. So maybe that'll change.
Had to deal with these jerks.
It's been a long 2 years.
Erica?
Yeah, it's been like 2 days.
It's called growth.
Oh, that's right. And that growth was Tony Sindelar.
Hi, Tony Sindelar, he, him, playing Regdar, he, him. Regdar, you know, he's just a regular guy, what we call a real Athasian, the kind of guy that, you know, you could imagine going, getting a kank milk, and
Cankmilk.com, everybody, cankmilk.com.
Was that Kank Milk in a can I just heard being opened? That's some good Foley.
Cake Milk is the freshest.
Did you renew cankmilk.com?
Yes. Let's say yes. It's auto-renewing it. I will always have it. My heirs are going to wonder why they own cankmilk.com.
You're
They'll be the richest heirs in the apocalypse, Jason.
You're not going to leave it to us, Jason? Come on.
Maybe you're my heirs.
Why do you say it with menace?
You just have to stay one night in this haunted house.
Sounds right. All right.
Oh, awesome. Local haunted house owner and cankmill.com proprietor Jason Snell is here.
Cankmilk.com does a sand good? I don't know. I am playing Carlos D. Dwarf. He is a mole, and he likes to run and hit things. He's a gladiator. He's a big fan of freedom. Don't let him out of your sight, or he'll run away and do something dumb.
And someone who often tries to stop Carlos from running away and doing something dumb is Aline Sims. Hello, Aline.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm overly successful, but, you know, whatever. I play Shara, the Air Genasi rogue, with some spooky abilities that have cropped up.
Spooky. See, another growth. People see characters grow. There's a character arc.
Lots of growth.
Mm-hmm. Steve Lutz is here. Hello, Steve.
Hello. I am still playing Kachka, a 3-creen bard, who plays lots of music, which is sort of magic, but don't tell anybody that, because people will get pissed.
Mum's the word.
We won't tell anyone. And Dan Morin is here.
I'm also here. I play Omlal, the Goliath barbarian, who is generally running at a pace with Carlos towards something, or possibly away from
danger, chaos.
Yes, and away from responsibility.
Nobody likes responsibility. Now you have found yourselves deep underground, under the sands of Athos. Cast your minds back. I'm just going to remind you, folks, of what your mission is. Cast your minds back many, many years ago in your characters' lives, probably like maybe a week ago, when you were contacted by someone named Mustasha from Tyr, who is basically like the head of the secret police there, and she asked you to look into some troubling developments with the weakening barrier between Athos and the rest of the plains, and there's some weird environmental stuff happening, so she sent you out to the desert to look and find these elemental nodes and see what's up. So you have visited several elemental nodes, killed a bunch of people. Basically what you have found is that there are these cults, elemental cults, that are trying to get their patrons to come into Athos for, various reasons, and you have been told to stop them from doing that. And so,
That's
in
what
your
we're
quest,
doing?
that is what you're doing.
Yes, it is.
In your continuing quest to do that, you have found yourselves in what is known as the Weeping Colossus, which is the elemental node of the fire cult. And you came here on an elevator. And the first time you
Fun
came here,
times.
you said, well, there's a lot of difficult things here, so let's leave. So you left, and then you came back. Killed a giant. It's very exciting. Killed a bunch of other people. And now we find ourselves basically in the entryway of the Weeping Colossus. And you have corridor to your north that actually probably goes
Entryway, or
northeastern.
is this like a vestibule foyer?
I guess
Foyer
it's
situation?
depending on how
Antechamber.
fancy you are.
Threshold, or is the threshold of the Weeping
You're in the
Colossus?
elevator lobby, I suppose, technically.
Oh,
Okay.
Got it.
Elevator.
Suddenly,
Vestibule.
crystal clear. Yep, I get it.
And you have, there's a ledge. If you look up, you
Allegedly.
see kind of a ledge up probably about 10 feet up. You also have a northeasternly corridor and then a bunch of tunnels that lead back to where you came from, which is basically a big pool of lava
Could you,
with an elevator.
Maybe just reveal just a little bit more of the edges of the map where we are, that we might be able to see where we're
could.
standing around.
And I
Or you
will-
could say, no, Regdar, this is all you see.
This is all
I
you
do have dark
see.
vision.
I don't know if Regdar is nearsighted.
Oh, no.
I'm nearsighted.
I
but,
see less
mean,
now.
Can I
I used the wrong tool there.
can I roleplay a character with 20/20 vision, or at least like 30/20?
I see how this is, Scott.
I see what you want. I'll give you what you deserve.
So
Less
it looks
map.
like there's a very wide corridor to the northwest and a smaller one to the northeast. Is that accurate? It's hard to tell
That-
because there's
and
like
specifically northwest is up on a
Ledge.
ledge.
Yes, that's a
Ah,
ledge.
okay.
So that
Gotcha.
is elevated,
So
correct.
we can't see very far because of we
Angles.
just know that
that's
there is
what the
space up
black
there.
line is. Okay,
Correct.
gotcha.
And on the floor, you notice a fiery mosaic, a tile mosaic.
Oh,
Lovely.
It's very
Yeah.
I want to look
Is
at
it-
that.
I would, yeah.
Don't
I would
stand on
expect
that,
the-
though.
Without
Seems like a bad
standing
idea.
on it, let me be clear.
Okay.
Do you want to look with your eyes, and I can look with my magic?
I want to look with
Ooh.
my
Look with your
arcana.
hands. Look with your hands.
Oh, I also rolled Arcana.
Or wait,
12.
actually,
You
no.
look-
Now that I look at it, no, it's just perception. Straight up perception. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
What did you get?
I sense it.
Looking at my
with
score, that would be a 25 perception.
All right. And Arcana, Mr. Regdar.
12.
I mean, it could be worse.
You see that it is finely crafted and looks like it
It's
was
fine, rough-hewn.
fairly newly installed here, but it doesn't appear to be magical. It just looks decorative.
It does seem somewhat out of place with the other elements of this big cavern that are all kind of more natural.
What is it?
Tubey
What
kind
is
of
it
things.
made out of? I was a fence. It was my job to know how what things were made out of,
You
how
gave no
expensive they
offense.
were.
Don't fence her in.
It's dark sun, so it's probably made of sand or bone.
It is.
bones.
But I
it is-
mean, are we talking fine sand, like that I could get a bundle
It's
for,
fine.
or are we talking, or just fine sand?
course, it's
it's
everywhere.
probably pieces of chitin, so different kinds of hues of
Okay.
Bits of ground up kank.
Yeah.
Have I ever
Like
seen anything like this
shell.
before? Did they have like a blue and white one in the air cult when I was staying there?
They did not.
I got
By
a
the way, did we happen to notice if any of the people that we fought previously had symbols carved into their foreheads?
Nobody had any symbols that you remember, and
They were wearing goggles and kind of
there were
heat resistant clothing.
some
right?
people that had like the Iron Man arc generator kind of thing, but it was fire.
Whoa, did we kill Iron Man?
Yes.
Bad idea, Dan.
Dang it. I
Isn't
got
it?
a
I'm
okay with
19
every
to an
Iron Man
Arcana
bad.
check. Do I kind of agree with Regdar's analysis?
Second opinion. Shara is
Never.
offering a second opinion. Yes, you do. It's a mundane, finely made tile inlay. Mosaic.
Regdar will just offer. I don't know if Regdar does not sound like a goblin.
He does now.
Sometimes.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
Regdar
you
in
guys.
here.
Hey, yeah. Well, I know we've done a lot of kind of presenting ourselves as various cult members. Maybe some people want to take some of these goggles off the few corpses we got lying around for future lies.
I'm almost
Sure.
definitely taking goggles.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm writing it down.
Carlos
Ooh, all right, well,
saunters
there's-
up to the north and looks around the corner.
Yep.
Ooh. Well, to the north, Carlos sees a glow. Now, so this whole place is very well lit because it is.
They love
There's
lighting.
lava everywhere.
Fire.
Yeah.
Lava lamps.
Not well, like safety protocol in terms of you've described no railings or anything.
There are no relics. And so you see, Carlos, you see this path that leads out into, well, you can't really see where it leads out into, but you see a lot more lava on both sides of the path.
Lava.
All right, when I see Carlos going over there, I'm going to not step on the painted tiles, but I'm going to follow Carlos and maybe just like subtly step in front of him and be like, "Oh, what you looking
He's
at?"
looking around. He's looking around. Do you see the glow over there? See the glow over there?
There's not there.
Oh,
How tall is this ledge?
10 feet.
10 feet? Okay.
Mhm.
Looks like it's easily
right.
climbable.
Yeah.
hey Carlos, let's go like halfway down this tunnel and see what else
Kachka
we can see.
probably
How's that
just
sound?
jump up there.
Yeah, Kachka might just leap up there just to get a look.
All right, just give me an athletics check.
Oh. Wow, I actually have to do something for it.
Well,
Fine.
I think this life is free.
I might as well just climb if I'm going to do that.
Sure.
It's a 10.
Well, that's exactly what you needed. So you jump up onto
Wonderful.
the ledge, and you
No
find
wasted motion.
and no wasted motion. You see someone hiding, one of these razor blast cultists hiding back there. And now that he sees you, he's going. We should roll initiative.
Oh boy, I just walked away. That's fine.
So Scott, do I have time to let everybody know that there's a dude up here before combat starts, or I need to wait for my turn before that happens?
You need to wait for your turn. I know.
Do you want us to roll some initiatives?
Roll some initiatives,
see?
please.
Yeah. You found a cultist, say?
Hey, that's right. That's too similar to Regdar's voice. You confuse people.
Oh, yeah. Are you suing? Is that what's happening?
Regdar is a very litigious.
Did we see this guy earlier? Is this somebody that ran away from us previously?
You saw someone who looked like him, but you do not recognize him. Someone dressed similarly to him, but not him.
Okay.
I have no memory of how difficult anyone who is not a giant is in the Fate of the Colossus.
Pretty easy.
Okay.
True.
Especially because there's like 6 of us and one of them. It does not
Also
bode
true.
well for them.
It does not. But, and especially with their very sad initiative score.
Well, maybe this is a place for diplomacy
Oh.
or identity theft. I don't know.
Or a place to bury a body.
Hi, we're cult inspectors.
All right.
We're pre-corpse inspectors.
Beauty of this lava pool is
Those
you
are
don't have
just
to bury anything.
those are called doctors, Dan.
We are definitely
All right.
not those.
Not
So-
doctors, no.
Umlal, you don't know what's going on, so what would you like to do?
What's new?
So all you know is that
mill around.
Kachka has jumped up onto the ledge. Carlos
Think about your
is
life
looking
decisions.
down this corridor, and Zatasha has kind of went further down the corridor to check it
Hey,
out.
Checking out the
Kachka, what's
tunnel.
up that ledge?
I can't tell you.
Speaking is a
Her
free
turn.
action.
Is it?
Yup.
Think about it this way: you're Amlal. You're probably either going to be following Carlos or following Kachka or maybe following Zatasha.
So-
Like you're not just going to stand there.
That is
you
true.
Give me a perception check, Umlal.
I'll give you a hell of a perception check. Let me do that when I find my character sheet.
It's only 10 feet tall. Aren't you that tall? Can't you already see over the ledge?
I am
Stand
8
on your
feet
tiptoes.
tall.
Oh.
Also, your eyes are not on the very tops of your heads unless you're,
Just gotta
not
hop.
yet with eyes on your
He's-
swag.
It's still
So
something to
you-
shoot for. Let me tell
Umlal,
you.
you've heard probably some kind of surprised utterance come from Kachka.
Can I just hoist myself up there?
What does that
Oh,
What does that
sure.
sound like, Kachka?
It sounds like, Oh,
See, that's surprising.
except it doesn't because I don't really have the appropriate mouth parts to make that noise. But it sounds like an insectoid approximation of
chittering.
that.
Yes, it's an.
Can I? That sounds like a bird. Can I climb?
It's a bird.
Hoist
Yes,
myself
just
up here
give me an athletics check.
to
You
climb
sound
a
like a
10-foot thing when I'm 8 feet tall. Sure, I'll give you an athletics check.
It's still taller than you.
Just don't roll a 1.
Well, no promises, but
Now I kind of hope he rolls a 1.
yeah. Well, I'm here to amuse you, Steve.
Cocky
That's my
bastard.
job. Yeah, it's me. I'm the cockiest. I also closed my character sheet. I'm really on a roll tonight.
As long as that roll is not a 1,
I
as
probably
we've
will
established.
that
only-
roll
I will just need to
Is-
make a perception check. Close this. Never need it again for the rest of the
is
night.
a 20. How about that?
A 20
like
is not a
20.
1, so you succeed
is
in pulling
not
yourself
one.
up. And you see a razor blast, and to remind you of what those are the folks that are wearing kind of the heavier armor and have the flaming sphere in their chest. So Iron Man.
Oh, the Iron Man guys.
Lots of people have things in their chest. People, we don't have. That's not like Tony Stark doesn't have a
Yeah,
monopoly.
like Captain
How many of them
Planet,
glow, though?
maybe?
Dude was hiding here, so
Care Bears?
Yeah,
Ooh,
sure.
True.
We can-
Very similar.
touche. I stand corrected.
Is Iron Man a Care Bear? All right.
I
Well,
think we have to consult. Like that's like a
That's a robot
bonus
or not
Disney owned
question.
question. Yeah.
can I run at this guy and hit him with my sword?
You can attempt to.
I'm definitely gonna try. That's what I do.
was his climbing free?
That's a move. So you moved what? You probably have.
5 feet. I was next to the ledge.
You were next to the ledge. So yes, we'll say
I
5
got,
feet.
I got 40 feet. I got 40 feet of movement, so I think I can get there. I think I can attack this guy. And I think with a 30 that I can hit him.
Goodness, you hit him with a 30.
Dang, I hope that hits.
Yeah, otherwise I'm running away. That is 14 slashing damage.
Well, he takes all 14 points of damage.
Ouch.
How does he seem to feel about that?
Affronted.
Cool. I'm gonna hit him again. That's a crit.
Oh dear.
Oh, good news. I leveled up and I believe I now have a brutal critical. Which means when I roll a crit, I can roll one
for this
additional weapon damage die while determining the extra damage for a critical hit with a melee attack. Now, here's a question for you, Scott, and I feel like I looked this up at one point, but now I don't remember. My greatsword is 2d6. So is one weapon die an additional d6 or an additional 2d6?
It's an additional d6.
Got it. Okay.
I would think.
That's the one die.
Yeah, but, you know, some things are 1d8, some things are 2d6. So I'll roll additional d6.
Some things are 5d4.
Some things are 83.
86.
That's right. Yeah.
Some things are 2d12.
Haven't you seen a three-sided die before?
I have actually. 27.
Dan just sounded so proud of himself.
Actually, I'll have you know I
Nerd.
have seen a 3-sided.
I've got a lot going for me. I'm very accomplished. I've seen some
Kind of a
dice.
big deal.
That's right.
Some
Yeah.
dice. I've seen dice you wouldn't believe.
Would you like
Off the-
me to list some of the cars I've looked at?
Some very nice cars. I've seen like a Bentley. Okay, that's 27 damage.
Whoa. You've
Yeah,
seen
I've been to a
Bentley.
car show too, Dan.
Whoa. The Bentley is like the 3-sided die of cars. Right, John?
It's a 3-sided car.
Is that true?
No.
I think you're thinking of something else.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is 3-sided.
Yeah,
It
there's
just
the
has
driver's
also
side,
more sides,
the passenger
more sides
side,
than 3
and
sides.
the other side.
The inside.
The luxury
Do
side.
not cross to the other side.
I feel like you guys are using my lack of car knowledge against me.
It's
I feel like you're correct.
non-Euclidean car geometry.
Regdar, I guess, is interested in what's going on up there. Regdar heads over to the ledge. Regdar is not the most athletic climby of secret wizards, but let's give this a try. I have rolled a critical fail. My athletics modifier is 0. That is a 1, Scott.
Well, you slip on your way to going to climb and kind of.
Is it wet? Is this ledge wet? Is it damp
yes,
here in this
sorry
hot,
about that.
hot, fiery, dry?
Well, Kachka's expression.
It wasn't just a surprise
yes.
noise I made when I saw that guy up here.
And so you fail to climb up there.
All right, so I think Regdar is like. Regdar will continue to look like he's climbing, but not moving to save things. And I think I end my turn.
Man,
so.
you guys remember the last time we took Regdar bouldering?
Kachka.
Hey, well, Kachka is going to send a couple of Eldritch Blasts at dude. Did you call him a Razor Blast?
I did.
Wow.
Oh, and you will remember, speaking of Razor Blasts, the last time you fought these guys, when you killed one, they explode.
I do remember that.
Huh. Well, let's hope I don't kill this guy, Amlal.
I don't think that would have changed what Amlal did at all.
Regdar is suddenly
Probably
feeling
not.
great about his choices. Yeah.
Let's see. Eldritch Blasts are spell attacks. So there's 2 beams coming his way.
Pew, pew.
Both 12 plus. Oh, that's a 21 for each.
They will both hit.
I like that. I like hitting.
A lot.
Where's the D10? There's the D10.
This guy's just minding his own business.
Was he?
That's his
Yeah,
business.
his business happens to be real bad.
Yeah.
All right. He will take 15 points of Eldritch damage.
Ooh.
Now we're minding his business.
Mind your own business. He takes all 15 points of Eldritch damage.
Okay, and then let's see, where's that? Oop-a-doop-a-doo. Kachka's gonna make a move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares, and get
Whoa.
behind this little what looks like a column
Yes.
in the
I should
corner
have
of
read.
this little alcove here.
Is there a...
Well, from column A.
Yes, that is a pillar.
Oh, pillar column,
pillar.
whatever.
There you go. All right, great. Anything else, Kachka? You're just going to be behind the pillar?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and avoid getting blown up when Amlal kills this guy.
Very
Good
smart.
plan.
Shara, you've heard a ruckus, and many people, 2 people run up to the top of the alcove there, and Regdar kind of attempt to do it.
Let's not
and then
dwell on what Regdar did or didn't
be
do.
like,
Make kind of a
I
sad
totally-
noise.
and then just lean against the wall.
I'm gonna do
This is
that.
what I want to do.
I think I'm engaged in battle meditation.
I like it. Well, I think that, as is my way, keeping an eye on Carlos and Amlal, I noticed that Zatasha kind of is handling Carlos.
Carlos has a minder.
Oh yeah,
Or at least
I did
attempting
want to
to.
do one more thing. I want to yell to everybody that there's a guy up on the ledge.
Oh, okay. Well,
you-
since that happened, I will go up there. I was gonna say, following Amwal because he cannot be unchaperoned.
And with
So
a
I'm gonna
17,
Be fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's fine. I got him covered. It's all good.
you
gonna climb-
easily climb up.
climb up there. Okay, so I'm gonna. I think Shar would notice that it's one of the exploding guys, so I would
Yes.
stay back a bit. And
Do we
attack
remember
with a,
how big the explosion was?
Well, you literally just killed a bunch of these guys. So yes, 10 feet.
Okay. Back up, Shara.
So yeah, crossbow. Oh,
You might want to get back south 10 more or 5 more feet there.
Might wanna
Yeah,
get
I-
back
Remember,
to where he
the
once
big
belonged.
squares are 10 feet. Little squares, 5 feet.
So if you move one little square south, you'll be fine.
Just to confuse
yeah.
everybody.
I can move again after.
Shar
I
has a lot of
don't
movement.
hit
Oh, that's true.
because I rolled a 1.
That does. So your bolt clatters off
Are
to
you a
the...
secret halfling? Because maybe you're lucky.
Oh, secret
I'm-
half.
yeah,
Secret halfling.
unfortunately.
Have you
That's a
tried
backstory.
just thinking about you did hit? Like, see the
Yeah.
change you want to be in the world. and all that.
That's
Yeah,
right. The power of
no.
positive thinking.
Yeah, and I'm below half of my hit points, so I don't want to get too close. So Yeah,
Hop
not
back
doing much. Backing off a little bit,
Oh,
and
You just point at your eyes and point at Umlal just to make
Yep.
sure he knows. To the
Did we not take the time after that last encounter to heal people up? I guess we didn't.
we haven't had any time.
No.
Everybody was very eager to explore.
We should have done that.
We should have.
You're the one
Zatasha.
Yeah.
who jumped
This is what
up on
happens
the
when we
ledge.
don't leave notes for ourselves.
I'm at
Also,
like 57
I mean-
hit points.
Yeah, you are the one who heals us, and you the one that jumped on the ledge. So this is going in the catch card. This will come up at your annual review.
Well, it's
Ooh.
possible I was jumping up on that ledge to have a better vantage point from which to heal
For
everybody.
healing.
No,
Yeah.
no
yeah.
tips for your self
line of sight and all
Healing,
that, right?
healing ledge. Yes,
That's
yes.
right.
Yeah, I'm remembering all those times that you healed us from 10 feet above us.
I have the higher ground,
Right.
and now I can heal you.
Zatasha, it's your turn.
Yeah, before I heard all that ruckus behind me, I came partway down this corridor to see
Yep.
what I could see. And because I can see about 60 feet, I should be able to see a little bit farther. So does that
All right.
little bridge extend to somewhere?
It keeps going.
Okay. And since I'm pretty far away, can I see, and it's only 10 feet tall, can I see up here? Probably not all the way back to that guy, I would assume.
You can see. Like he would, if you're trying to hit him from there, he would have some degree of cover.
Well, all I have to do is be able to see him and just give him the dirtiest of looks. So
Well, if you,
can I give him a dirty look? He just has to make a saving throw.
sure.
All right, because my it's 120 feet is my range. So, I mean,
What
if I
is
need
the
to
saving
move
throw?
a little bit even farther away, so I can really have the good vantage point, I will do that if I need to. But it's an intelligence saving throw.
I got a 12.
That is not enough. So
Well, thanks.
he is going to take
It's never enough. I give and I give.
17 points of psychic damage.
All right. He grabs his head and goes, "Aye."
All right, let's see.
There's a lot of good sound effects in this episode.
I'm glad I didn't kill him. I suppose since Amlal's even taller than him, does Amlal look like he wants to move away from this guy at all? Because I could allow that to happen. Yeah, I'm thinking, okay,
I'll
no,
let Amlal answer that, but
I'll
Yes,
see
no.
the job that's half done.
got it. Okay, then I won't even bother with any nonsense to help you move away. But actually, you know what? I'm happy where I am. I'm going to turn my focus back to this direction and make sure that nothing sneaks up on us. That's it.
more of us should be happy where we are. Carlos.
Well, when Zatasha started walking down there, Carlos was already like, it's less cool now that she's down there. So he was already going to turn around.
Success.
And now there's
it's not cool at all
fighting
down
happening. So he's going to leap up. Is that athletics?
Yes. Don't you have boots of leaping?
They're just of running, but it's 17. So boop.
Yep, you're up there.
There's my sound effect, Steve. Boop.
That's a good
Carlos
one.
hops up and
Carlos sees a razor blast, a battered razor blast.
these are those
Figuratively,
fiery
not
guys who
figuratively.
explode. And Carlos is going to send out a ray of frost because he can do that
Ooh.
now. Just, for fun.
For
But it's
funsies.
only a 10 to hit.
All right, it's as you're shooting it, it kind of evaporates.
And
It does not
Carlos
hit
is
him.
like,
it's so hot down here.
Stupid spells. And that's Carlos's turn.
It's the dry
Carlos,
heat,
just run,
Carlos.
hit things. Spells, no. Do not rely on spells.
Ooh.
I just climbed this thing.
I'm proud of you.
What is happening with Dark?
Rick's having a day.
Rick's having trouble.
He's yeah.
I think I got some gravel in my throat when I tried to climb and didn't.
He's still got some leftover stuff from that time he died.
Oh,
I
that's
guess.
true.
It works itself out every once in a while.
The Razor Blast is standing in front of Umlal, has been just hit a whole bunch of times, is kind of swings wildly with his spear 3 times.
Maybe he
and
wants to surrender?
misses completely. Then
That's
he
the way he surrenders is by trying to stab somebody 3 times and missing.
That's right.
Let's respect his culture.
It's his way.
And he'll say, Imix, protect me.
His culture.
And now it is Umlal's turn.
Ooh, my turn again. All right. Well, everything is coming up Umlal, so he's gonna hit this guy again.
Starting here, starting now.
16.
You just
Scott?
knock him out.
That bounces off of his armor.
Well, that just makes Umlal angrier. 24.
24 does not bounce off of his armor.
That would be
Makes
12
him
slashing damage.
All right.
Non-lethal. I'm trying to conk him out. As per, I don't know. I just feel.
Per Zotasha's telepathic
Yeah.
message.
Yeah, she's all in my head, man.
That's an interesting idea.
All right.
Also, he might not explode if you knock him out versus kill him.
Yeah, we don't know. We're
Non-lethal
gonna find out,
slashing
maybe,
Damage is
at
always
some
an
point. Maybe.
interesting thing. Okay. Anything else?
I don't really want to use another rage right now, so I think I'm just gonna hang out with this guy.
Mm.
No, very
Chill.
sedately.
Yeah.
Regdar. Speaking of chill, Regdar's chilling at the bottom of the ledge there.
Like a villain.
The
I
bottom
mean,
of the
I
hill.
don't think I'm going to do anything useful, but I might as well try and be present. Rolling another athletics check. This time I rolled a 16, which
All right, you
modifies
get up
to
there.
16. So I climb up there, and hey, Ray of Frost. I have rolled an 18. Enjoy.
Wow.
2d8, 15.
The
Frost
master
damage.
shows Carlos how
That's
it's
right.
done.
Mhm.
Carlos, watch and learn.
Like, look at
It
the
does hit.
hand. He's like, how does that?
How much damage was
It's
that?
all on the wrist.
15.
15. All right. He's still alive. He's,
Whoa, no boom.
No boom yet. Anything else, Regdar?
Regdar out.
Regdar jumps off the ledge. Kachka.
No. My neck.
So I guess we're trying not to explode this guy. Is that the message I'm getting there?
Some of us are.
Ray of
He
Frost.
also-
You can't,
He
Not
might
all
still
of us.
explode if you knock him unconscious.
Yeah,
we
he
don't
might.
really
know.
do.
I don't want to speak for the group.
Well, let's find out. Kachka peeks her head around the, what did you call it, a pillar? I don't want
Yes.
to call it a column. I don't want to get it wrong.
please.
And
We have
casts
some-
sleep
Sensitive listeners.
on the square where the Razor Blast currently stands.
Okie dokie. Do I get a save or you just
I
roll
don't
hit
believe
dice?
so.
Right?
I just roll 8 or 5d8.
All right.
And let's see if it's
5d8.
enough to knock him out.
That one doesn't
You
work.
know,
7,
sometimes you roll 8d5. Sometimes you roll 5d8.
13,
True.
15,
I've seen some dice.
20.
roll a
He,
D3, you know.
he collapses into
22.
slumber, an arcane slumber, and does not explode.
Nice.
Because it would be a poor cultist design if every time they went to sleep they exploded.
They're all of them were only a day into the cult.
There was a first run that did not go well, and they had to revise some stuff.
So you've got a
All right.
sleeping cultist. I'm going to put the little ninja sign on him.
All right, somebody tie him up.
He's very stealthy when he's.
I would like to question him.
Ninjas wear pajamas, right?
Well, I have 600 feet of rope, so I'll use some of that to tie him up.
Excellent.
Okay, you tie him up.
Use all of it.
Or otherwise,
to be
I mean,
sure.
Yep.
yeah.
It's a
I mean,
cocoon.
otherwise, Katja, you're gonna have to cut off the rope, and then you're gonna have to track your two separate pieces
Oh,
of
that's a
rope.
good
Oh,
point.
that's
Somebody
no
else should
good.
tie this guy up.
It's no good.
I want to keep my 600 feet
That's a no
intact.
good.
Someone probably has mending, right? The cantrip mending.
That doesn't work on rope. Damn it.
It doesn't work on
on
rope.
I'm going to
All
switch my focus to my aura sight.
He is successfully
Tied up.
bound, and if anybody who isn't on the ledge wants to get up on the ledge, no need to roll.
I would like to, and I'm going to need somebody to help me up. Amlal, give me a hand.
Yeah, I'm all
Thank you.
happily
All right.
reaches
All right,
down
now
and
you're
pulls
all-
Zatasha bodily up.
Yep,
Chilling
that's
on the
what
ledge.
I'm looking for. All right. So he's all
Carlos
tied up.
begins looking longingly to the east again now that Zatasha's not
I look
down
at,
there.
I telepathically say to Shara, keep an eye on Carlos. And
Oh, do you have to whisper when you're doing telepathically?
No, it's just always through gritted teeth for obvious reasons.
in some,
Even
in some
mentally.
cases, yes.
Fair
And
enough.
then I pat Alma on the arm and say, Amlal, I need you to be my muscle. I need you to look tough, and I need you to look scary.
Very tough.
Yes, yes, you are. You're so tough.
Oh, Zatasha's being nice again. I'm not sure I like this.
Regdar volunteers to hide behind the pillars to show us force.
Good job, Regdar. Good job. Yes.
If
I
me
clap.
act tough, can me have cookie later?
Yes, as
Are we
soon
all-
as we find some cookies.
Look,
Hey.
Zatasha has been managing us for a long time, but are we now reduced to toddlers? We were at least junior high.
Reduced to?
students, like,
Oh,
like
that's
I think
so
we've gained
sweet.
a lot.
That you, that's so adorable that you think so.
And Kachka, as you return to behind the pillar, you notice a satchel.
A satchel? Is it
Satchel.
Satchel Page?
No, it is a satchel.
It's back here
it a-
behind the pillar?
Is it a page in a satchel?
I would like to investigate this satchel. Careful.
They don't put
you-
satchels behind columns, you know.
They don't. It contains 600 gold pieces, 13 gems. They're bloodstones. They're worth 50 gold pieces each, and a potion.
Well, I can tell you that Jason at least used to be keeping track of all this stuff as of 2019 in roughly June.
So it is
you
a
got all that, Jason?
potion vial that
Yeah, I
appears
was
to
going
be
to
empty.
take a little sip of... Oh, it's empty. It appears to be empty.
It appears
Is it
to be
corked?
empty. It is.
Hey, Regdar, can you check this out and see if there's like an invisible potion or something in here? Or maybe like a...
Sure. Regdar checks it. I'll roll an Arcana.
Yep.
I'll also just try taking a sip of a liquid I can't see. That's the thing that's smart. I rolled a 19 on Arcana while sipping or sniffing.
The sipping will tell you, and your Arcana also tells you that this is a potion of invisibility.
Oh, I get it. It's an invisible potion of invisibility.
Exactly.
Nice.
Cool.
I share that information with Kachika, who
Is it just
By,
standard invisibility
right.
or greater or
Just standard.
standard? Okay.
Not even worth drinking.
Good for stealth, not great for attacking.
Correct.
All right. I'm going to kick this guy. A sharp, swift kick to the ribs to wake him up.
Which
Who wants
guy?
this potion of invisibility,
The-
by the way?
The sleeping guy. Not
Careful,
Amlal.
it doesn't do damage, though.
There are a lot of guys.
Believe me, I know the difference. I've done this before.
Okay.
I have
he
a
wakes
dark
up.
and seedy background, you guys. You don't
And he
even
goes,
know.
"Ah."
Hi.
Another good sound effect. Nice job.
Thank you.
Hi. What's your name? We never remember to ask that, so I figured I'd start with it.
He
the one time we asked, he won't know his
nothing.
name. Yeah.
His name is nothing? It's weird.
No, he
It's a weird
No
name.
man.
does not utter anything.
Is he still asleep? Is that part of the problem?
Nope, he's been kicked awake. He is awake.
I am going to telepathically, as angrily as possible and as scarily as possible, into his head say, "What is your name?"
Grrr, says Amlal from over Natasha's shoulder.
From behind the pillar, Regdar says,
I mean-
I bet drowning or ice would be a real bad way to kill a fire
Give
guy."
me an intimidation.
I'm working on that.
I figured.
15, 17.
All right, let me.
Is Amlal helping by standing and being... Because I
Amlal can
growling.
tell me if he is.
I'm absolutely helping.
Okay, well, it's still the same because I rolled lower the second time, but...
He appears to flinch a little and says, "We are all nameless in the glory that is Imix."
Oh God, I hate these guys.
Oh my god, cultists! Oh,
Did the other cultists still had names? I mean, even the guys that were locking themselves in the drowning cage, they had names, right?
We are
All right,
but
I'm gonna-
small
I'm gonna-
parts of the bonfire that is Imix.
all right.
Its
I'm
purifying
gonna,
flame will rid the world of people
right.
like you.
Your name's Small Parts, then. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Well done.
I'm gonna kneel down and I'm gonna be like, okay. I'm gonna pat him and I'm gonna say, you know what? That was the right answer. You passed the test. Good job. And then I'm gonna try to Mystic Charm him.
Ooh. Remind me.
So he needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, all right. Well, he is very charismatic. 20.
All right. Well, he saved. So I guess he's not charmed.
There you go.
Damn.
He says, I suggest that you people leave as quickly as possible, or you will
Oh,
be
That not going to happen.
We would
burned in
love
the fire. Imix's righteous fire.
Honestly, I'm really sick of being here and I would like to leave. Can you tell me which way the whole Imix thing is happening so I can be sure to go the opposite direction?
I think Zatasha's been hanging out with this party a little too long. Yeah, that would work on us.
It does not work on
There's
him.
kind of only one corridor
Yes,
we
it
haven't
was.
been down.
However,
so.
I am going to make an insight check though, because sometimes when you say don't think of an elephant, well, everybody thinks of an elephant. When you say don't go towards the Imix stuff, his eyes are probably going to dart in the direction of wherever the Imix stuff is happening. So, I rolled 2 6s. That is not the greatest for my advantage on my insight. So 12.
It's like a 12.
Can I tell which direction his eyes were darting?
You do not notice that his eyes dart anywhere.
Okay.
He's looking at you with a
What did he
Alright.
say?
a flame in his eyes.
Did he say nothing?
Flame. He said nothing.
What does Imix have to offer? Like, really?
We're weighing our options with these cults.
Finally,
Like
curry favor with
The
the mix.
very
Like this
fact
guy
that
right
you would
here,
have to
and I-
even ask that shows me how unqualified you are to even utter the name Imix.
Wow, this
Well-
guy's a gatekeeper on top of everything else. Do you want no new cult members?
Kachka starts strumming her klitar from behind the pillar and singing Imix, 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 Imix.
Please accept no imitations.
People, undesirables such as yourselves will be burned away soon enough.
How soon?
He doesn't say anything.
You guys, I'm starting to get bored here. Does anybody have any other questions that they want to ask him?
No.
My sword had question for him.
I see Carlos sneaking off, so I'm just gonna
yes.
clamber
My question
down
is,
and
Carlos
follow
is
him.
super bored by this.
My question is, leave this guy here or heave him into the fire he so firmly desires?
Oh, I'm going to mind thrust him to
Oh.
death right now. So make a saving throw.
Run away!
Hold on.
What kind of saving throw do I need to make?
Hold on.
I'm
I'm going to get a little farther away if you don't mind. And you might want to do the
I don't
same.
think-
yeah, I will. It is a intelligence
Kachka
saving throw.
hops
So,
down
so
off
what
a
I'm going to
ledge.
do is I'm going to say, dude, you are super not worth it, and I'm going to walk away. And as I'm walking away, kind of slow motion, I'm going to glance over my shoulder and mind thrust at him.
And murder this guy.
Walking in slow motion in front of an explosion that's a person is definitely taking that to a new level.
Sunglasses down.
That's right.
Erica, how was work?
It was my first day back after 13 days off.
Oh boy. Well,
okay.
Follow-up question, Erica?
No further questions, Your
Yeah,
Honor.
sorry. Follow-up question,
Yes, yes.
Erica, how's that scotch?
Great.
man. I failed my saving throw, so what's the damage?
What's the damage? It is 14.
Regdar, by the way, is still like 10 feet away.
Well, I positioned
I guess
myself.
you're
you're-
50.
you're-
You're good.
Regdar's fine. All right. Well, as Zatasha slowly walks away, and everyone has kind of moved off the ledge, you all hear and feel a blast happen, and shrapnel rains down.
What is
Shrapnel.
shrapnel made of?
And bits.
It's body parts.
It's made of rope.
Best not
Okay.
to.
Is that really shrapnel? Like, did that guy have ball bearings for breakfast?
Well,
like,
the-
what's going
the-
He's
on?
wearing armor.
Carlos
The
says,
bone and some
Carlos
armor,
says,
yeah.
"Oh, did
Marius
we
bones.
kill that Imix guy?"
Well,
Wait, we
killed-
have one more question.
We killed an image
oh.
guy,
One more
Carlos.
question.
There's still.
My question now is, well, will you help me down off this ledge?
You were walking
no
in slow
problem.
motion, then you had to stop when you realized I can't
I
get down.
did.
So you ran out of ledge.
Now he's even smaller parts.
Hey,
Pretty
Carlos,
awkward.
can you wait so we can take a short rest? I really need to heal. I need to heal.
Okay.
Aw,
Does anyone else need to heal? Is it
Carlos,
just
get
me?
back
you're
here.
very abashed, Carlos.
definitely need to
So
heal.
we can either short rest and you can take hit dice, or if people are in very bad shape and there are multiple of you, I can fire up an aura
Climb up on that ledge.
and basically heal everybody completely, most likely.
I have 32 of 65 hit points.
I'm only down 1.
Yeah,
I think I'm at about half. Yeah, I'm about
I'm
half.
about 3/4.
All right. And so I don't know.
I've got a full complement of hit dice, so like
guys
I
individually
can
want to do
use
hit
those,
dice.
but whatever seems expedient at the moment.
Well, let's hang on to my aura then, because I can do that during combat and heal people as that
Yeah.
happens.
Okay.
Hit dice you can only do while we're resting. So, all right. So those of you that are taking hit dice, I will play the Song of Rest while we
good.
rest. So you
The
get a
Song of
extra
Rest.
1d8.
Kachka, can we get a couple bars? What that sounds like?
Go heal your hit points. Heal them
Great.
up.
You came prepped for this.
Get more
Yeah.
healthy.
Um,
Feel better now.
you gain inspiration for how impressive that was. Is not what you're hearing from the dungeon master.
No, not even a little.
Ooh, no, it was good. I
No.
rolled an 8.
Yeah, you see, it may not be your cup of tea, Regdar.
Yeah, I need something with
Yeah.
more of a beat.
Yeah, you just don't appreciate music. That's all.
That's
Got a
probably true.
2.
Given
Amal
everything
did
we know
not
about
care for
Ragnar.
that song.
So where are you? So you're taking a short rest? Is that what I'm hearing?
I believe that is
happening.
the case.
So are you place yourselves where you're short resting on the map, please?
Oh, that's.
Are we resting around this thing, or what are we
Let's
doing?
rest around the thing. Let us
Pretend it's
a
an
short
actual
rest.
fire.
It's not, we don't.
A
We don't
campfire.
need to have a rotation. it's
Rest
just an hour.
around
It's
the
a short rest.
thing.
Nope.
Yeah,
Everybody
I'm keeping
Regdar-
an eye behind us. Shara,
Regdar
I
does
trust.
heal
not need
lots
to
of
spend on-
points.
Regdar does not need to spend hit dice, so Regdar is on full alert.
All right. So
Same for Zatasha.
as about 30 minutes into your short rest,
Is this going to mean that I need to go back and not unroll all these hit dice, Scott?
you may have to spend more time, but you can keep your rolls. A crack opens in the floor, a small crack, and out of it comes a cloud of sulfur that envelops everyone other than Zatasha. It is.
Did it come out of the
yellow
mosaic on the ground, or just out of the another part?
No,
of the
just
ground?
a random place on the ground.
We camped on a
Okay.
butt. That's bad
and
luck.
Everybody other than
this whole dungeon's a butt.
Zatasha needs to give me a Constitution saving throw against poison. If you are immune to poison, let me know.
I feel like Ragnar is probably vulnerable to poison given his weak constitution.
Ooh, I have a soul trinket. I get an advantage.
Oh, and it's a DC 14.
What about 10? How do you feel about 10?
I got 17.
So
I
anyone,
feel bad about 10.
anyone who did not
I
get
didn't even
a
need
14
this
or
rest.
higher
I was like near you guys, and I accidentally offed some sulfur.
I got a
is
14. Does that pass or fail?
that passes 14 or higher. And let me
I got
draw
a 20.
this shape here. Doot, doot, doot.
16.
All right, so then Regdar, I guess, is the only person who is
Yeah, Ragnar sees the cloud and was like, "What is this?" Deep breath.
Regdar, you are retching and on your knees and
Do I
Reeling
take damage
and-
right away, or that's the start of my turn? How's that working?
no, that's it. You're just you can't really move. You are on the floor vomiting.
Is he poisoned?
He
Like
is
the
currently
condition
poisoned.
or
Yes.
I would like to make a medicine check to see if it looks like the kind of thing that's going to pass real quickly, or
You would have to enter the cloud.
so it didn't just like
still
pop up
in
and
the
dissipate.
cloud?
You are still. It is.
Oh,
it
okay, I didn't
appears it
realize
is
it was
hanging
a-
out in that square. Those
I
squares.
didn't realize it was
Regdar,
persistent.
buddy, you want to come out? No, I'm good. Thanks. I'm just really opens up the sinuses.
I'll check.
All right, I telepathically say everybody out of the cloud.
On my way out toward Zatasha, I'll check on Regdar. I got a 12 to my medicine check.
And checking on Regdar, does that mean that you're gonna help him leave?
Yeah,
the
I'm
cloud,
gonna like
or- okay.
drag him
Or just be like,
out.
hey Regdar, you okay?
No, I'm gonna drag him out, but I want to like specifically.
How you doing in there, buddy? Can't really see you through the
While
cloud of
I'm-
sulfur, but
Actually, yeah.
He is currently poisoned. It looks like a medicine check would be enough to reverse that.
Okay.
With a 12. With that.
Sure. He
yeah,
is no longer
okay.
poisoned.
Okay.
What is that done? You just look at him and be like, think positive thoughts.
Yeah, sure. And you, Regdar, you were not doing a short rest anyway, so it does not reset yours, and everybody else just had to move, so it is fine.
I put up my psionic restoration discipline, and like it allows me to stabilize people by just like basically bopping them on the nose. Technically, it's just touching them, but I really like the idea of a nose boop. So, I'll boop Regdar and just make sure everything's good to go. Boop.
There you go. Regdar, you feel better, and then Zatasha
received
boops you
the
on the nose.
Just you feel even better.
You've done been booped.
Boop acknowledged.
And then do you go, so the cloud dissipates, do you go back in, so it's been half an hour?
Lose any hit points from this?
Nope.
And I just felt real sick for like 6 seconds.
Correct.
I got better.
It's
All right. Like a
stinking
Thursday
cloud,
for Regdar.
basically.
Yeah.
I'm going to carefully
Stinking cloud.
investigate the ground around and see like so is that cloud just hanging out right there? Like now we have to walk around it.
Did
to
someone
get through?
do something to trigger this? Can we find a place to rest for 30 minutes that's less
I'm
likely
just afraid
to
it's going to
erupt?
pop up somewhere else, and I don't want that
As-
to happen under me.
As you
Somebody
are,
roll geology. Roll geology.
it looks like a natural feature of this environment, and it kind of is
Seems more
slowly
like a bug, natural bug.
dissipating.
I'm keeping an eye on
Carlos
Carlos.
is wandering down to see if he
Oh,
can
yes,
see more
Carlos
things.
is water, yeah.
Jason.
Carlos, are you doing a short rest, or
Carlos
you
did a short
just-
rest, yes. Are we
Well,
done?
Carlos
We're not
is
done?
Half a
successfully
short
finished
rest.
up
Okay,
that
wait,
short
Carlos
rest,
is,
'cause you're-
Carlos is
made it
short
halfway
resting
through.
then. All right, fine.
Come on, buddy. You need your nap.
You know, they say watch
All right,
the
so-
skies. I'm watching the floor. That's what I'm doing
Everybody,
now.
is this where you are now going to finish the remainder of your short rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone kind of
I'll be-
spread out a little bit so we don't get hit by the same cloud. Don't cluster so much.
All right, fine. I'll
All right.
lean back over here.
So your short rest is over, and just as you are moving, Zatasha, you hear some drops from the ceiling, and an unusual. You
Shoot, I
hear a
was
couple
watching
of
the
drops,
floor.
and you look on the floor, and it's sizzling. And then suddenly there are a whole lot of drops as you realize it is raining lava. And
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. And you will take some damage. Unless you're immune to fire.
I don't
It
like
is.
this
It
place.
is. It
Let's
sucks.
not stay.
This is the worst one yet.
I've already half built a lean-to.
You take
Out of
11 points
Lava
of
and sulfur.
damage as
walk away
this
now.
lava drips.
I resist fire
Unfortunately,
damage,
So you
so I
take
will take
5
lean
points of
throw
damage.
right up against next to your lead to. It's not great.
And it's at a 20-foot radius, and you're smart enough to get yourself out of the lava rain, and it continues to rain
heck
for a little
yeah.
while, depending
All
on
right.
how long you want to watch it.
Fire
no,
truck.
as soon as we're done with our short rest, I say we skedaddle.
Agreed.
All right, where are you skedaddling to?
I'm thinking the only place that we haven't gone
Let's go over
yet.
the bridge.
Through the woods.
Don't be a wise guy.
I know no other way.
It is a
My
burden.
wisdom is actually pretty low.
So not a problem then.
I'm
Actually,
switching.
it's a 14. I lied. It's pretty good.
Oh, just your intelligence.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
Intelligence is a 10.
Oh,
That's
well, he's so
respectable.
wise.
What's
All
your
right.
reading / memory of your own character sheet score?
Oh,
So once we
low.
get to the edge, yeah, what do we see on the other side? Because I'm probably
All right,
gonna.
let me-
I'm probably. I feel like I need to fly because I don't.
There's something
trust.
weird in the lava.
Yes, there is. I will tell you what that is.
It's a seesaw. It's a
there
weird place
is
to
a-
put one.
causeway that hugs the east wall, narrowing as it travels north until it finally peters out. The magma hisses and roils, flames dance on its surface.
I'm sorry, did they
And-
really put Peters out in the descriptive text for this room?
They did.
Wow.
And you see that weird thing in the lava there is a gong.
Oh.
Ooh, a gong.
How would someone access that gong? Or is that for people that live in the
I
lava
could-
that are made of lava?
I could fly over
like
to it.
lava?
Bang the gong. Get it
Someone
on.
get it.
Ah.
Someone get it.
Whoa. So that seems like a summon and Imix kind of gong is my thinking. Like that's the gong you
It could be.
you hit when you bring captives to throw them into the lava.
I actually
Or
believe
you
that
want to
is the
stop the
gong-
bad juggler from continuing his act.
I think
Yeah.
it's the gong at the beginning
I
of Jungle
see.
Boogie.
All right.
Gene, the dancing machine, is also in the corner.
Can we see any farther to the north from like where?
Old reference lost on younger viewers.
Something comic
Google
with a
it.
bag on his head. I don't know.
Yep, that's it. You got
Yep.
it, Tony. Good job.
I don't know.
The
Something
unknown comic lives here.
Yeah, sorry, I'm only remembering a little bit from history class.
History class.
Well,
So
I'm glad
it's
the
a
schools
large
finally
room.
produced some useful information.
Well,
Full
Tony did go
of-
to Chuck Barris Elementary School, though. So.
Not an accredited institution.
I feel like we are not yet at the place where quote unquote the Immic stuff is going down, as I said before. So we need to get there. It's possible that this gong is another thing like the, Ash Ember, where we need to do some nonsense in order to
Yeah,
access
that's
the next
Do you
area.
want to just
All nonsense.
poke your head out a little bit further on the bridge just so we see a little bit more of this big chamber and what
Sure.
possibly is?
Kachka has just
Kachka
done
did
that.
it.
Oh, Kachka says.
Kachka was thinking of skittering across the causeway and
Skitter,
checking the
skitter,
opposite
skitter.
wall to see if there were any buttons.
I'm just trying to decide which
Or just
method I want to use
like
to
a-
fly. So
And so, Kachka, as you walk in, you see to the north kind of a lava water flow. Waterfall.
Lava
fall.
Lava fall.
Firefall.
Down or up? Does it go? Is it feeding this
It's
pool?
going down.
from
it's
this pool
feeding this
down.
pool.
Okay.
This
So
is
this
the
is
cavern
like-
that I've always dreamed of.
all right. I feel like I'm probably going to want to be able to fly because I'm very
That's
klutzy,
Firefall,
and I'm
right?
probably going to want to be able to fly for a little while. So I am going to switch my discipline to a new one. It's called Bestial Form. So Shara not Shara. Sorry, that's not me. Like, what are you
No, you're
doing?
going to turn Shara into a swallow.
No, you don't need to. You don't need to. No, I'm going to take a deep breath. And as a bonus action, I'm going to alter my physical form. I'm going to grow some wings. And while I'm at it, I am also going to thicken my skin a little bit and increase my senses. So for the next hour...
Gonna harden your heart as well?
No, it's already hard.
Oh.
Did you not notice me murdering that guy a minute ago? So I can see invisible creatures and objects within 10 feet of me, even if I'm blinded
Sure.
for the next hour.
Sure.
Just
All
as,
right.
as
As
an
you do.
FYI there. Mm-hmm.
You do have a potion of invisibility, so
Oh, I can also just make myself invisible.
I'm hanging on to that, by the way, since
Yeah, I
nobody
think
claimed
that's
it.
good. Should.
I think that's good. But yeah, so I've
You
also
found
toughened
it.
my hide, so I've increased my AC and I have wings so I can fly. So for the next hour, I'm kind of buff. So let's get there, folks.
Let's
I
do
don't want to
it.
fight a lava god, but I mean, I guess that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
It's what we signed up for.
You can wait in the car, Regdar.
Kachka
No, I
would like
can't.
to eyeball
We'll
the
crack a
causeway and
window.
see if it looks safe to walk on.
sure.
You guys never leave me the keys so I can listen to the stereo.
It's an uneven stone causeway, but give me a perception check.
Sure.
There's-
That's not great. It's a 7.
Looks perfectly structurally sound.
Right, Kachka heads across then.
Carlos, I'm doing the doctor running.
What is
down.
Carlos
What?
going to do?
Everybody switch one character to the left.
We've been doing this for so long,
Regdar.
and yet, and yet.
All right. I haven't been interrupted yet in my walk
I'm
across
always
the causeway.
clearly just
so-
following Kachka.
Well, I'm
if
just looking to
Kachka's-
see what is everybody else
Regdar-
doing as
Regdar is
Kachka-
waiting until literally everybody else goes before he feels like he has to go.
Carlos runs across. Of course he does. He runs across.
Yeah. I will also follow. I'm flying.
Yeah. Like there's
All right.
nowhere else to go, so.
All right, it's just Regdar.
So, Zatasha, place yourself somewhere.
I mean, I was heading over here to investigate this wall and see if there were any buttons or anything.
I mean, maybe we
Zip
should hang.
past
All
everybody. You
right.
can go over here.
Is there a
Everybody,
mallet or a hammer?
see how many
for this
people can
gong?
pile onto a causeway that's petering out.
Shara, does a 21 hit you?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. No, definitely.
All right. Nope. Kachka does no. That doesn't hit you. Regdar
We don't
does
even
Regdar's way over here.
does a 10 hit you?
10 does not hit me anymore.
All right. So, what happens is bursting out of the lava
Gong monster.
is this kind of
Dispatch
Well, it's like a lava spout,
Dung
but it
monster.
has 6 tendrils that it flails, and one of them wraps around Shara and pulls her into the lava. And what will happen? We'll find out next time on Total
no.
Party Kill.
That's my favorite Shara.
We only brought one.
We only have one. Yeah.
How much damage?
Well, we'll find out
Or
next
we'll
time
find
on
out.
Total Party Kill.
To give you time to roll a new character.
It's not going to be a small amount of damage.
Yeah, I figure.
Being lashed by a lava tentacle and fully immersed in lava seems like that should take the shine off some armor.
I think that's like a spa treatment, right?
Dan, you need to go to a
Exfoliate.
one step better spa.
I want to point out that nobody had to follow me across
Yeah.
the bridge here.
Everybody wanted to, though.
That's weird. Weird.